Expected. I mean, emotional, playing hard, two teams getting after it, and I was real concerned about them getting off to the quick start, but obviously we did. So again, we've done that all year long, got off to pretty good leads to start the game, and this time Duquesne responded, and I thought we didn't handle it as well, but we got back and got doing what we do and finished it off with a 20-point win, I guess, or they hit the three, I guess, at the end. So, you know, we out-rebounded by a good margin. We really took care of the ball, and 23 assists. I thought our passing, our penetration was really good. A little stretch in the first half, not as good, but we got it addressed and took care of it the rest of the way. And they made some shots. They made some threes. Our zone, wants us to play more zone. Tonight it wasn't very good for us, so they got some penetration second shots, and it hurt us. And then obviously the free throw line. There's no way that we can allow a team to take twice as many free throws. We want to take twice as many. We want to make as many as our opponents take, and they clearly took almost twice as many as we did. So we've got to do a better job in that area, and I've got to do a better job of understanding and teaching in that area. So, but again, pretty good job from us, and the 23 assists, 7 turnovers. I mean, that's a remarkable number. It doesn't matter where, who, what league, you know, NBA, whatever. Those are good numbers.
Roughly half your points today came in the paint. Just how impressed were you today with your inside game?
Well, we really wanted to get and that's, you know, I think it was, we wanted to drive the ball. We wanted to get in the lane. We wanted to not settle for threes. We didn't shoot it great from three, obviously, today, and that's why our numbers were they were. But we got penetration, and we got in the lane, and we're good at it. I think we have a nice balance of people that can penetrate and knock down shots too at the same time. So we wanted to get the ball inside early. I thought they doubled down. I thought we could be a little bit more patient and recognize that a little bit. I don't know if it was a full double, but they really held down. They sagged in the lane, and I think they wanted us to shoot threes and hope that we missed. And obviously we didn't shoot very well from three this as well as we have been shooting it. So, but at the same time, we shot 50% and didn't shoot it well from three. So that's hard to do, and we did it. Shot well from the free throw line. Just got to get there more. But again, I thought for pretty much the entire game, there was a stretch in the first half where we just didn't seem to change sides or reverse the ball as much as we needed to do. But you know, you were looking for the perfect game here, and 40 minutes of perfect basketball. It's hard to do.
Jamie, did their offense, the way they ran, present a little bit of a different challenge for you guys?
Well, I mean, I don't know. It really was just one-on-one and drive you,
right.
And that's, you know, I mean, I think we obviously if they get to the free throw lines 35 times, we're doing something wrong, and so we recognize that. You know, and at times we're like, well, we want them to do what they're doing, and they still got to the free throw line, and that's, you know, we got to handle that better, and we knew what they were going to do, and it was clearly evident. It wasn't either sets or anything that bothered us. It was strictly one-on-one, drive you, and look for fouls, and that's how they were playing, and they had success with it. So again, you know, I mean, I don't know how many we're supposed to win by, but you know, we did some good things, and we could have done that better. You never want to have such a differential from the free throw line. The good thing is we made ours at a high percentage, and you definitely can't have a team shooting that many free throws. But the good thing is we battled through a lot of foul trouble. We had guys play different spots, and we had 10 guys contributing, and our unselfishness was, you know, nearly for 40 minutes. I mean, I think at the end of the game there, you got Lamar, you know, you got some guys looking for theirs in the games and things, and Lamar drives and passes to Chris, and he hits a shot. It just shows the unselfishness of his team. The numbers indicate that, but you see a play like that, I think that's a great thing. Our guard play was really good. James, you know, didn't shoot well, but obviously knocked down the threes at the end. But 9 assists, 1 turnover. You can just look at it. But we did a good job and fought through some foul trouble in a lot of areas.
Southern had 13 points, 11 points in the first half, 13 minutes in the second half. You didn't touch the ball, didn't score. You guys made it at halftime.
Well, yeah, they trying to drive them. You know, we put different guys on them. Khalid guarded them a little bit more in the second half. And we thought we were going to do that, but we wanted to get through the game without him in foul trouble early. And so he went into the second half, pretty good situation foul-wise. So Mike got some early, and he's going to force some fouls. You know, I mean, he's also going to turn it over some and force some shots, but he's a hard guard for bigger guys, and you know, he's gonna get some. But the main thing was we thought Talib would be a better matchup, but we didn't think he'd be able to do it for 40 minutes the way he was looking to drive.
Coach, what did you tell the team at halftime on rebound?
Yeah, I mean, it was hard. You know, I feel like, you know, our numbers are really good, but we've had some games where your numbers aren't where they need to be, and that can happen with, you know, they made shots, the threes in the first half, and so the numbers are you're not going to get as many defensive rebounds. You know, they're at the free throw line too much, and that's going to happen too as well. And we're forcing more turnovers. We're taking care of the ball. And so we're not going to have the offensive rebound opportunity. So, I mean, there's different reasons, but at the end of the day, we ended up out-rebounded by 14. We did emphasize it, and we always know the number. It wasn't like we said something. I think our offense got a little better, and that led to it, and maybe our defense a little better. But, you know, we kept them on. I thought we kept them off the free throw line for much of the second half and in better situations. And at the end, when the score got pretty margin got a little greater, it seemed that it got to the free throw line a little bit more at the end, and then it showed.
For the first time this season, you guys were losing in the second half.
No.
You respond with a 15-1 run, I think, by my count.
Yeah.
Is this kind of game, that type of performance, does it tell you anything about the group you have?
Well, I think so. I mean, I think you know, I think we knew that this team was going to be coming after you, and they had 10 days off, and I surely spent every moment preparing and talking about how big a game this was, and so we knew we were going to get, you know, I thought it was going to be early. I didn't think we'd get off to the lead that we got off to, and then it kind of turned the other way. But we've responded well, and I think we have a very unselfish team. We have a smart team. We recognize things. The only thing we didn't seem to recognize was, you know, putting guys at the foul line. Really need to address that. And so we've been pretty good at it this year, but it didn't work out that way for us today. So, but I thought to answer your question, I thought I have confidence. We have good perimeter guys. We have experienced perimeter guys. You know, when I say it's experienced, three of the guys have been around a little bit. Demon's a sophomore, Dixon became a sophomore. On paper it's not, but I feel confident in what they do. They're smart. They get it.
Cam Wright had a kind of a breakout game today. Is he going to be that next hit player who people say, you know, what happened to this guy in the off season?
Yeah, I mean, I've already said I thought, you know, that was, you know, I thought that was before the season, you know, started. I was, you know, I've been joking. I know I should have played him more last year, but I've said that about 10 different guys over our careers here. So he's a better player. He's in better shape. He's a better shooter. You know, he's a junior. I mean, you hope they get better. We have a history of that, and I think he's taken to that. And I thought he was, you know, really patient and did a good job on some drives. You know, it's good. I think with our guards, I think we got some really good defenders, and I think we're still got some ways to go in that, but we're going to get there.
Do you think with Cam, is it a mindset thing as much as anything else? I mean, you know, just him knowing that it's you know, he's not allowed, but he has the freedom to kind of be aggressive and try to get the basket.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you find your place, and sometimes the coach just makes a mistake and you should have played more. And, you know, I like to go with that one.
Yeah.
That's the one I go with. I think that's the best one, and because it tells you that you always had a good player, and it just took some time. But yeah, I know he can. You know, it just happens certain times with certain kids, and it's great to watch. It was all tournament last week, and I guess that was this week, but he's playing well, and again, defensively, I think he's going to be a really good defender for us too. So we're excited about those guards. And I think Josh Newkirk played very well too. I thought he played good minutes, and we had to rotate differently because we had so many guys in foul trouble. So that was good to see. And the guys contributed. Ron got some foul trouble, but I thought he played a really good second half. So you know, I do think there's a good balance there. They like playing with each other, and it obviously shows in a game like this, 23-7. There wasn't anybody really looking for theirs. It's like 23 assists, 7 turnovers.
With the way, with the tempo, I guess the game was played out, do you think that's something Cam benefited from?
I don't know. I really don't know what the tempo. I mean, they shot 35 free throws. That, to me, that slows down the tempo. I mean, it's that's to me that was the biggest benefit, and we've got to address that. We've got to do a better job in that. But we got it out. We're averaging a lot of points, and we scored a lot of points today. And didn't even shoot it well. So I think the game was the way we wanted to play it. I really do. I just think that the main thing was we need to force them to make more shots, target shots, and not unguarded shots.
Was this Duquesne team a lot different than last year's team?
Yeah, they were different. I think last year's was probably could shoot it better, but these guys could drive it. And Soko's he's a hard matchup. I mean, the way he plays, and playing at the 5, and he's driving at 5 man. So it's a different thing. Can't really prepare for. We didn't have much time. We didn't really practice. So that was something. So they're different. Yeah, I think they're different. But most every team is when you have different. We're different than last year, and we run different stuff and guard different ways. So I think they'll get better. I think their 10 days together were really good for them, and you hope as a coach, you get 10 days of practice, and you better get better, or you're gonna have some real concerns. But I think they got better. They're young, obviously they're new, but these guards they played hard. They played really hard and very physical, no question about it. And it's. To see how they continue to grow together.
What were some of the adjustments you made to jump back into things in the first half?
I thought we had something to do with it. I thought we were impatient offensively and stagnant, and I thought, and we've seen that in our second halves when we've had the big leads. And this half we got in the big lead. We scored like 13 right away, 5 layups. It was. I think we got to be able to stay with what we do and have success with it and do it. And I just didn't think we were as patient, but I thought we were stagnant offensively. So I think that had something to do with it. I thought they just kept attacking the basket. I think we handled it better early, and then as well in the second half, end of the first half. So but eventually they're going to make some shots, and that is going to happen. You're not going to have a run of all the way through. We strive for that, but they're working hard too.